Ah. Welcome. Thank you for clicking on me. There was... I'm sorry, what? What is happening here? Why... Why is my PNG not bouncing? Oh... Oh dear. What is happening here? Ah, okay. I wonder how that moved. Where can I put this? Where was it? I don't even remember. Let's assume it was right there. No, down a little bit. Okay. Technical difficulties aside, thank you for clicking on me. There was a brief moment in when I looked over at OBS just now and saw start streaming, and for some reason, what my mind saw, what I processed when I read that button, was start screaming. I don't think I'm going to do that, but I will stream, gladly. Hello, my name is Vorlex, thank you for clicking on me. By day, I teach math in a high school, and by evening and night, starting now, for example, I am some manner of degenerate gamer. Today, I would like to continue streaming Pokemon Elite Redux, as I have been for the past long heckin' time. We are picking up from last Thursday's stream in Victory Road. We just got to this room in Victory Road, in Pokemon Elite Redux's Victory Road, where we found all of the past Paradox Pokemon, including the two custom ones, Lumber Sloth and Blizzard Maw. Obviously, I immediately got all of them, because these things are dope. Let's see what we can do with some of these Pokemon. I really like Roaring Moon in general, and I want to show off Equinox as an ability. Equinox boosts attack or special attack to match the higher value. That is to say, even though the special attack of this Roaring Moon is only 124, in battle, this Roaring Moon will have 358 special attack because it's boosting special attack to meet its attack value, which also means you can run this thing as a mixed attacker, both physical and special, because its attack is very high and its special attack, thanks to this ability, is also very high. And you can run moves that reduce its own special attacks, such as Draco Meteor and Overheat. Reducing the special attack of Roaring Moon is not going to do anything, because it just boosts its special attack all the way back up to what its attack was. So, you can reduce its special attack all you want through moves like Draco Meteor and Overheat, and I can use Dragon Dance to set up. Also, having this innate ability down here, Fearmonger, this is just incredible, especially in a double battles run. So we are absolutely going to use Roaring Moon a bit here. What am I going to take out? Probably this Moltres. It's been fun. Terribly sorry. What else do I want here? Do I want a Sun team? No, probably not. In fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do here. Protosynthesis Boosts highest stat in Sun or with booster energy. I think I want that to boost speed. Because hitting extremely hard with Draco Meteor and Overheat and getting to boost attack even just once with Dragon Dance sounds really cool. So I'm going to take away just enough EVs to drop attack lower than speed. And I'll put all of those back into health. This way, when I put a weakness policy, when I put a booster energy on this Roaring Moon, its speed will get boosted, not its attack. Micro, good to see you again. What's up? Not a ton. Big chillin'. Glad to be home from work. How are you? Do I want to bring any other past Paradox Pokemon in here? If I do, I would probably wind up running a Sun team anyway. If anything, I might run... No, not for now. We're alright. We're okay for now. Do I want to use any of the lake spirits? Doubling stat drop effects sounds dope. Friend Guard, also very cool, considering we are in doubles. Ooh, what makes that D&D campaign unique, Micro? What's unique about it? Okay, if I were to use Mesprit with its Subdue ability, what moves would cause stat drops? D&D, but it's Warframe. I'm fascinated. Instantly. I'm sorry, what? I would love to hear more. So, this Mesprit having Mystic Dance is really cool. Mystic Power also quite cool. Lumina Crash, though. What did I do? Lumina Crash harshly lowers the foe's special defense. Which would get... that special defense drop would get doubled by Subdue. Very cool. Mystical Fire lowers the foe's special attack stat. That drop would get doubled. This is an interesting ability. Not ability, move. We have a big party. Okay. Cool. What else can drop stats? Moonblast, technically, but I would rather it be guaranteed. Psybeam, lower special attack, also cool. That would do it. Aurora Beam, 100% attack drop. Hey Coco, good to see you again. Welcome back. I wonder if I can use Topsy-Turvy on an ally. Oh well. So this is... Mesprit looks interesting to me due to Subdue. Yuxi. I may have just mispronounced that, I don't know. Automatically summons Aurora Veil, that's interesting. Soul Linker. Okay. Remind me what Enlighten does. That's Emanate. Normal moves become Psychic. Cool. Blocks Flinch, Intimidate, Scare. Focus Blast never misses. So guaranteed accuracy on Focus Blast and normal moves become Psychic. Oh, you were just talking about Subdue on Galvantula. That sounds like it would be particularly cool with moves like Electro Web and Sticky Web. Okay, yeah, your teammates in this Warframe, that just sounds so cool. Saito 9, Dante, Hildren, Grendel, and Kome. That's a solid mix of teammates. There's a lot of capabilities represented in that. That looks well-rounded. Yeah, Uxie is looking less interesting to me than Mesprit. But that's okay. Oh, wow. Azelf, of course, the very offensively oriented one. Guess how your character is introduced? Well, which one's your character? Which one of those is you? Do I care about having 2 dragon types in this team right now? No, probably not. Because I don't care. I haven't cared about having 2 electric types. None of those are your teammates. I'm afraid I don't understand. So D&D, but it's Warframe. You have a big party. Those frames are the teammates. And none of them are your teammates. I'm afraid I don't understand. Oh, you started a Unova run. Very cool. Oh, I see. You are none of them. Those are your teammates. Okay. I understand now. I'm sorry for my confusion there. I misinterpreted. So I'm guessing which frame you are? Where is booster energy? There you are. Yeah. Ooh, are you Sevagoth? I see you mentioning Call of the Tempestari. Are you Sevagoth? So, Coco, when you say Galvantula will be on the last team, do you plan to use it for the Elite Four? Ah, you're Sevagoth Prime. Very cool. Elite Four and Victory Road. I'm glad Galvantula's getting representation there. I've always thought it was neat, but I haven't felt inspired to use it. Awesome Pokemon. Ah, pardon me, Bombardier. I do not appreciate that one bit. Five trainers away from the exit, so this and then 4 more. And then it's Elite Four time. Wow, that fake out hit hard. That Bombardier is inconvenient, but ultimately probably not an actual problem. There's a small chance this kills? Nah, yeah, whatever. And there it goes again. Let's just click a move with Roaring Moon. Deal a bit of damage to the Hitmontop. It's not going to be much, but I'd like to do something. Okay, so your Unova team is going to wind up with Galvantula, Mega Embor, very cool, Seismitoad, Amoonguss, Unpheasant. Unpheasant! I wouldn't have expected that. That's quite neat. Oh, I didn't attack the Bombardier. What am I thinking? What was I thinking there? Heck. Anyway. I wouldn't have assumed Unpheasant. Oh. Oh, gosh. Mistakes were made. You changed how Sevagoth's Prime is introduced from the actual Call of the Tempestari. Okay, so how is... How is your version or interpretation of Sevagoth Prime being introduced? Thankfully, my Audino is slower than Bombardier, so it dropped me off, and then I managed to attack. This Hitmontop having priority Bullet Punch was very inconvenient for me there, but I can come in with my own higher priority using Extreme Speed. Bringing back the classic Mega Dragonite that I've been using for a long time now. Coco, what made you put together that team? Do you have any synergies you're trying to do there, or are those broadly some of your favorites, for example? First of all, the starter in Mega Embor, absolutely. I agree, we love a starter. I wonder if this earthquake is going to take out the Glimora. Oh, that's right, it had a focus sash. I saw it on the screen. Ah! Okay. Seismitoad because it's like Whiscash. Cool. Give me a moment on that. Seismitoad. Water Absorb Aftershock. Yeah. Very cool. And using Resonance... Oh, interesting. So Resonance, 30% chance to cause bleeding. Damaging move doesn't have to be physical or special in particular, so anything would have... It doesn't have Resonance currently. Ah, it has Poison Touch. So it's more incentivized to punch if you use Iron Fist, or if you use Power Fists. Interesting. I like the... This is a more varied set of abilities, which I suppose makes sense considering it has equal attack and special attack. But in particular, I suppose what's important here is that I see what you mean by the Whiscash niche. You can still go sound moves, because it still has Sand Song, right? Let me go back to 2.6. Because it still has Sand Song, so you can still do sound moves. And sound moves will still proc Aftershock. I get that, yeah. I see what you mean. And I particularly see what you mean by the funny niche with Whiscash. Absolutely. The niche is Dig and Dive with Aftershock. Is that because... Is that because Dig and Dive will proc Aftershock twice? Once when you use them and once when it deals damage? I'd love to learn more about that. I remember experiencing some... Yes, that's it? Cool. I remembered experiencing some manner of... Maybe it was a bug, or maybe I misunderstood the mechanic using Whiscash earlier in this run. Relying on Whiscash with Aftershock and Field Explorer and all that stuff. Ooh. This would be a scary Thunderous if I wasn't about to annihilate it. Oh. Crit 936. Not bad, Dragonite. Oh wow. Absolutely, Coco. Yes, I would run Power Fist too. I didn't know Seismitoad got Drain Punch. Let's drop those attacking stats. Wait for those animations. Booster energy goes off, boosting my speed. Psychic Surge, just saying this out loud for myself, prevents priority, yes. I can't do heckin' anything to this Tapu Lele. Maybe I should have used Play Rough on Tornadus. Oh well. We will see. We shall see. That was much less damage than I was expecting. This, however, is not going to feel good at all. Ah, okay. Maybe now I can bring in something more useful against this Tapu Lele. Like popcorn, I guess? That Tornadus is very fast, and I don't like that. So tell you what I'm gonna do. Let's take out Bertha. Send in Velozel to automatically set Tailwind. That'll make Popcorn faster than this Tornadus. And then hope that these 5 hits take out Tapu Lele. Oh, You were in a cryopod. Interesting. It hit oh my word. Oh, but it flinched. Okay, there's a silver lining here. Fine. What the heck ever. Tornadus is faster now due to its speed boost. And it has Tailwind. Is that because of Bleak Wind Storm? Are we so serious? Bleak Wind Storm sets Tailwind. What an attack. That's nasty. Okay, let's get back to reading chat. Oh yeah, that sounds like a tense introduction. A dramatic, intense introduction. Amoonguss to fill out the usual trio. Makes sense. Also makes sense wanting to vary your own teams a bit. I respect that a lot. So Lycanroc is about to go first. Head Smash and Iron Head are both probably about to take out Audino. So the ship you were... Oh, I see. In your lucid dream state. In your lucid dream state, you're stealthing around a ship. Okay, gotcha. Oh, Lantern, please. We deal a lot of damage to this Lycanroc, and we finally take out the Tapu Lele. With the crit obviously mattering. Scarfed Unpheasant with 2-turn moves. Oh, I see. Because Unpheasant has Accelerate. Moves that need a charge turn are now used instantly. So that would be moves like Sky Attack, Skull Bash. Absolutely. Sky Drop. Although, why you would use Sky Attack, why you would use Sky Drop when you have Sky Attack, I'm not sure, but it's there. Oh my gosh. Oh my word, yeah, this thing is gross. Does it change with 2.6? Not appreciably, not assuming we're using Accelerate. This is a scary bird. I didn't realize. Let's use Life Dew and I guess Bubble? Wow. Take into account... Oh, I didn't know that. So not only would they only happen in one turn, Skull Bash and Sky Attack also raise attack like Meteor Beam does for special attack, and I think Electro Shot does. Not that Unpheasant gets Electro Shot, of course, but that also raises special attack, right? Oh, that's insane. So with Unpheasant being scarfed, using Skull Bash and Sky Attack in one turn each consistently, each time raising its own attack, including before the first hit. And every time it gets a kill, it raises its own crit stage. That is just nasty. A scary, scary bird indeed. Three turns left on Psychic Terrain. Gosh. Do I have a ground type to go into? No. Velozil will go first, then Lantern. Okay. So Velozil, unfortunately... I'm going to use Parabolic Charge anyway. We see Mega Empoleon here. Very cool sprite. Please? Oh, that was lucky. That was arranged to take out that Ogerpon. That was very lucky for me. A crit stage that's already at +1 due to super luck. Absolutely. Right here. It's already at +1 crit, and every time it gets a kill, it raises that crit even more. And due to Speed Force, putting a scarf on it makes it hit harder as well, not just faster. Very cool design. Oh, wow. Shout out to Dragonite surviving this turn. That was kind of gross. Okay, what are we looking at here? Lantern still going before both of them. We can extreme speed. I don't know. Lantern only kills Empoleon with Parabolic Charge. But that will also take out Dragonite. It's fine. Let's do it. Yeah, I certainly would not want to mess with that bird. That is a murderous bird. And I like that design as well. That I have never felt inspired to use Unpheasant before, but I kind of am now. That's really cool. Still going, we get this room. What else in here? Are these the future paradox? Yes, there are. Oh. Oh, yeah. Wow. What gorgeous Pokemon. I love so many of the future paradox forms. There's another Futuremon in here. So I know we've seen Iron Carapace in a trainer battle. We saw Iron Exo in the past as well. Was there one in another? Whoa! Iron Voca! Oh, hey! And we got it shiny. Look at those dead, bloodthirsty eyes. What is... Can I do... wait, hold on. Can I do something funny? Can I do something funny here? Maybe I... yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I'm a streamer now. This says I have hecked up my stream layout, my overlay here, for the sake of showcasing the horrific eyes on this Iron Voca. I think I'm officially a streamer. Oh, come on. Where was I? What can Iron Voca do? Steel normal. Okay, fine. Obviously it wants to use sound type moves. Oh, it's Steel normal fairy. Interesting. Okay, I'm seeing something here. This is not even a little bit... Oh. Interesting. Okay. This is not even a little bit unique. What's the word I'm looking for? What is the word? This is not even a little bit... Oh gosh. It's not unique. Original. That's the word. Not even a little bit original. But hold on. Bear with me. Iron Voca, you can come in. Oh, and I love Iron Valiant so much. Oh, and it gets Equinox too. Oh! Amazing. Amazing. Ah, okay. Cool. I hope Behem works well for you, Coco. Oh, Micro, I love that interpretation. I love that usage of Sevagoth's shadow. I think a couple streams ago, I said I wanted to use Iron Exo on stream when we got it. And I think I still do. Its speed leaves something to be desired, but I guess this incredible sprite needs a downside? I don't know. I don't think that logic holds. But, very, very funny thing about having artillery Mega Launcher moves always hit means Zap Cannon always hits. Insane Pokemon. Insane. Moongeist Beam hitting both foes. Abso-freaking-lutely. We have Hyper Beam that we can use. Charge Beam, I suppose, technically. Armor Cannon, I don't want to reduce my own defenses. Signal Beam, I guess. Let's put on Signal Beam for now. And then something to boost probably speed? Ideally. But I'm not seeing anything here for that. Let's do Protect. No. Let's not do Timid here. Let's do Modest. And keep Volt Rush. No. No. We should do Timid. Absolutely. We should do Timid. Because even at max speed, Special Attack will be its highest stat. Which we can then boost with a Booster Energy. So we have Iron Voca. Maybe with a Booster Energy? Probably. Because that's awesome. Roaring Moon, of course. Audino and Velozel can't... Nope. Velozel, I am so sorry. We're taking you out. You have done a stupendous job. You have been incredible. But I want to do very funny things with Iron Voca. Vicky, you served us well. You absolutely did. Incredible Pokemon. Incredible support Pokemon automatically setting up Tailwind. We do love it. Unfortunately, Velozel, you do not have... Oh, sevens indeed. I cannot emphasize that enough. Unfortunately, Velozel, you do not have parroting this ability. Copying the sound moves that we use with Iron Voca. Oh yeah. I think... I do not have a great answer to fighting type moves. Well, no, I suppose I do. Yeah, I'm probably okay here. Aw, Boomburst got nerfed? RIP. I suppose... I suppose when I think of this Pokemon wants to spam sound moves, Boomburst is the move that comes to mind. And I suppose that's not ideal. There should be other moves that are valid and useful. It has 50% recoil. Wow. That's huge. That's so much damage. Maybe there are still other Pokemon, like some Pokemon who want to spam Boomburst have something like the Impenetrable ability, so they only take damage from attacks and they don't have to worry about recoil. Or some ability that makes them immune to recoil. I hope that they're out there. Like Exploud. Very cool. Good. Good, as well it should. I'm glad Xploud has that niche. Yeah, what's up, Micro? What's up? What's going on? Okay. We continue with Victory Road. What is the Victory Road? I'll tell you when you win. Oh. Xploud Impenetrable's trained to change to Limber. Whatever. In point of fact, whatever. So I'm going first here anyway. I do not have to start with Tailwind. I can start with Chatterer. Hyper Voice would deal a lot more damage to the Zapdos in particular. Maybe I should use that. Chatter will confuse, though, and would be super effective on the Ludicolo. Okay, yeah, let's use Hyper Voice and Relic Song. Chatot is also immediately going to use this Relic Song as after this damage gets done, due to parroting. Ah. I see. Well, Micro, best of luck on that. I hope very much that you get to continue your passion project. I happen to see that as a representation of passion for Warframe as a game and as an intellectual property in general. Oh, that Garchomp's fast. Maybe I should have used Tailwind. And obviously, as I've said in the past, I remember telling you that I was impressed and proud that you were learning to code in order to make a Minecraft mod. I hope very much that you get to continue with that. Because that is, even if it's not for Minecraft modding, that's still a valuable skill. And I love seeing that expression of creativity. I hope that made sense. For some reason in my mind, I feel like I missed something there, or I misspoke. I'm not sure why. I don't know where that feeling is coming from. Oh well. Maybe it sounded better in my head before I said it. Who knows? Oh, very cool. I'm glad you got that confirmation. It's always valuable to consult an actual lawyer. Very, very good. Oh, interesting, Coco. That's really cool. I didn't know that. Let me see here. There's a new status called Enraged. Oh, I see, with the 2.5 confusion effect, so it makes every move have recoil, is that right? The 2.5 confusion effect meaning every move has recoil. Yes. How neat. Does the confused status then go back to potentially preventing a turn? I shouldn't have used Zap Cannon, because Lantern's just going to absorb it. Heck. Oh, it didn't wind up mattering. I got nervous over nothing. We are at 51 minutes. I doubt we'll be able to do both of these battles before my hour comes up. Already, yeah. I felt similarly when I looked at my timer and saw 51. Okay, how's the speed going? Iron Voca first, then Chatot. Cool. So I don't have to use Tailwind right now. I can start with Chatter. And between Alluring Voice... which is resisted by Ceruledge. Between Alluring Voice from Iron Voca. Awesome. Chatot parrots it. And then Chatot uses Chatter. Or parroting... Wow, oh my gosh. Lets it buff itself with Throat Spray, so then Chatter, buffed, takes out Ceruledge. Wow. I would probably do a poor job commentating this game. And we have a Mega Gallade, cool. Very cool sprite, I think. Great sprite work on the Mega Gallade. Oh! I should have used Tailwind. Imagine 2 Chatots or a Squawkabilly. Oh man. Parroting each other? What Pokemon have parroting? It's probably only Chatot, right? Chatot and Squawkabilly? Because Chatot has parroting right there, absolutely. Yeah, it's just Chatot and Squawkabilly. Does that change in 2.65? Chatot gets an evolution called Orchestot, but parroting becomes a choice ability for it. And it also clears weather. Wow. So we lost Chatot. Let's bring out Iron Exo again. Very fortunate that Iron Voca managed to take out those 2 Pokemon on its own. Dang it, both of these Pokemon are special attackers. Come on, Absol. Oh, man. Goodness gracious. You saw Orchestot's signature ability? Is that musical notes? Status moves become sound-based. This is... See... let me talk about musical notes. Let me talk about Orchestot for a little bit here. Or Orchestot, whatever you want to call it. So, I've been doing I've been very slowly doing a run of 2.65 on my phone, so that I can keep the 2.5 for stream and still enjoy the new patch. Great. I've been having an awesome time. And in this run, I've been using an Orchestot. Musical notes. I'm not sure what this does. I'm not sure what this lets me do. And as a result, I have not found or thought of a reason to use musical notes instead of parroting. I use Chatot because it has parroting. I use Orchestot because it has parroting. Musical notes, I see, that's what I was thinking, Coco. That's the only thing that could come to mind. Amplifier makes sound moves hit both foes, and if status moves become sound-based, all status moves hit both foes. Sing has crap accuracy, and it's already a sound move. We could have already done that. Confide, perhaps. Mirror move doesn't make sense to me. Feather Dance hitting both foes is kinda neat, I guess. Parting Shot is already sound-based. Encore hitting both foes at once is very funny. But I'm just... Metronome is kind of funny to think about with that as well. But I'm just having a hard time taunting both foes at once, tormenting both foes at once. Interesting to think about, but I just... Maybe I'm naive, maybe I'm ignorant of the strategies here. For what I want to use Chatot and Orchestot to do, that is parroting, I don't see a reason to use musical notes, as nifty as this combo is, instead of parroting. And I'm not trying to present that as a problem. Musical notes is really cool. And if someone wants to use Orchestot for a reason other than because it has parroting, then awesome, power to them. That's excellent, and I hope that strategy works very well for them. I suppose my problem here... Oh yeah, that would be really funny to test, Coco. Maybe I can test it myself, because I have Orchestot on my phone. Maybe I can give it Metronome and see what happens. But I guess my problem here, let me... I think I can describe my actual problem here with Orchestot. My problem with Orchestot, as cool as this signature ability is and as cool as this combo is making status moves hit both foes, my problem is that I want to use parroting. My problem is not with Orchestot or with the design of Orchestot. My problem is not with the ability musical notes. It's not with the design of musical notes. My problem is what I want to use it for. If I'm using Orchestot, it's because I have a parroting, because I'm doing funny abuse with the parroting ability. Which means my problem is of my own making. As many problems are. As many of my problems in particular. I can't speak to other people's problems. But as many of my problems are, this one is of my own making. And perhaps because of my Orchestot rant, we indeed did not get through both of those battles. We have this battle here, and this might be it for Victory Road, question mark? You know who? Yeah, this is Calvin from the start of the game. The first trainer you fight, other than, I suppose, your rival, comes back at the end of Victory Road. And if memory serves, this guy has... is it in the decks? Can I show... I keep misclicking in OBS. I gotta work on that. No, I was searching for ability, not name. Yes, it is. He has the funny... Exactly, Coco. My sentiments exactly. He has the funny mon. Kecleon riding Dugong. This absolute freaking monster. Prismatic Fur. The most, in my opinion, the most insane ability in this freaking game. Retribution Blow, very funny as well. Automatically uses Hyper Beam if you try to boost against it. Oh. And this is only one of his Pokemon. He has 5 others. I may have already saved, I may have already double saved, but... oh. Oh my gosh, exactly, Coco. Are we... This thing. Prismatic Fur. This should not. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to go out and say this now. I'm going to state what I... I can only imagine how unpopular this opinion might be. I don't actually know. I've not seen the discourse on it, if there even is any. I do not know what public opinion of this ability is. It is... I am just one guy, I'm just some random dude. It is my earnest opinion, this ability should not be available to the player. This is the kind of... Here. I'm going to spend a minute or two here talking about game design. I am not a game designer, to be clear. But I have run a lot of games of D&D. And when you run a lot of tabletop games, you tend to think like a game designer. You tend to practice those skills. When you're running D&D, it is extremely common for the bad guys to have abilities that the player characters do not get. It's not about being even. It's about making your bosses challenging. Coco, that makes so much sense to me. If you're playing a randomized run of Elite Redux, and you're randomizing abilities, and it just so happens that one of your Pokemon randoms into having Prismatic Fur, you have a choice to make. This Pokemon, getting a Pokemon with Prismatic Fur randomized onto them, that Pokemon will either dominate your game, or you choose not to use them. This thing is insane. And we will see exactly how insane tomorrow when I stream again. When I have to fight that absolute monster. Thank you so much for clicking on me today. Thank you for joining me for stream. If you are in stream right now. If you are watching the VOD of this, thank you so much for giving me your view. Thank you for giving me your time and your attention and your click. Thank you for sticking around to the end. Coco, Micro, it was very good to see you both today in chat. Micro, thank you for telling me about your Warframe D&D game. That sounds incredible. I am fascinated by that system, whatever system that game is being played in. I can only imagine the complexities in that system. Coco, thank you for telling me about your new Unova run and your plans for your team on that, and your input on the Pokemon that I'm using and finding in my own run here. My next scheduled stream is tomorrow. That is April 16th, Thursday, April 16th at 3 p.m. Eastern. Oh, Coco, I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did. Oh, that's really funny. Having a Pokemon that only knows Metronome, but has prismatic fur. What? Such shenanigans. That's wild. Thank you all one more time. It was good to see you. Thank you for clicking on me. See you in the next one.